At a Colombian airport, Ryan glances at his phone. Rabbit has been blowing it up. He's fled here to escape gambling debts. So he mutes the messages and looks for a ride. Luckily, his best friend Jack has sent a driver. En route, the driver hands Ryan a note. Jack's sorry he can't meet today. Here's the house code. Make yourself at home. Ryan and Jack trained together in culinary school, so Ryan, stunned as chef, could be living like this. He cooks himself a proper meal, samples the pricey wine, and crashes. That evening, Jack finally arrives. They hug hard after years apart. Ryan admits his career stalled, mostly diners and short gigs. He'll be at this house for a week to source perfect produce. Money's solid, Jack says, but rich clients are exhausting. Next day, Ryan notices Jack drives an old beater. Jack says it helps him blend in. In town, Ryan sees why. Everything's modest. Over lunch, Jack sips a beer while Ryan orders a full plate. Ryan confesses he's single and spends free time with movies and instant ramen. Jack says he misses that simple freedom. A traveler named Alice wanders in and joins them. She left a big corporate job to roam the world. Curious who's a better cook, she accepts a friendly cook-off at the house. While they're in the kitchen, Rabbit keeps calling. Ryan ignores it. Blindfolded, Alice tastes both dishes and prefers Ryan's. After a swim and drinks, she learns Ryan once lost a beautiful watch to Jack in a bet 15 years ago and never got over it. Later, as Ryan preps a snack, he realizes he's alone. Jack and Alice slipped off together. Morning brings a message from Rabbit. 3 days to respond or they'll go after Ryan's mother. When Jack returns after dropping Alice at her hotel, Ryan asks how he pulled all this off. Jack shrugs, he went with the flow. Later, while Jack's out, Ryan finds Jack's laptop open with banking autofill saved. The balance is nearly 2 million euros. That evening, Jack vents about scamming poor people for a living, spirals into a rant about the world falling apart, then softens, says Ryan's visit feels like a piece of home. Ryan swallows his request for a loan. At dawn, Ryan goes looking for Jack and finds he's taken his own life. After a shaken moment, Ryan decides to step into Jack's identity. He bags the body, uses a YouTube guide to reset the laptop password, and discovers the browser cookies are gone. No logins. The bank will only reset access in person with ID. He orders a fake, due in 3 days. Rabbit texts a photo of Ryan's mother as a threat. Ryan buys a week by promising more money. That night, he swims the body to the middle of a lake and sinks it. Next morning at a restaurant, Rabbit threatens again, pay by tomorrow night or mom dies. Panicked, Ryan calls an old friend. The guy hangs up. Everyone knows about the gambling. Back at the house, an unfamiliar car is parked out front. Inside are Imogene and Maurice, coordinators from the catering agency, assuming Ryan is Jack. He plays along, leaning on his culinary chops to discuss the event. He asks for an advance. Imogene wires a deposit on the spot. Ryan pays Rabbit and exhales. Talk turns to sourcing. Imogene is shocked Jack hasn't selected produce, yet this week was for reconnaissance. They drive Ryan downtown to observe the locals. Imogene offhandedly says they need 2, and Ryan realizes she means 2 people. Jack's Lux dinners were expensive because they secretly serve human flesh to the ultra-rich. Seeing Ryan waver, Imogene reminds him the agency kills anyone who fails. He nods. He'll return in the morning to collect. That night, he tries to slip away. Imogene and Maurice have every exit watched. She coolly notes the agency's reach. Even if he runs, they'll find him. At dawn, Maurice drags Ryan into town and forces him to pick a target. They trail a young woman and her grandmother, but lose them in a poor neighborhood. A mechanic, Jose, asks what they need. Maurice decides he'll do. Pretending the car is broken, he gets Jose under the hood, screws a suppressor onto his pistol, and shoots him cleanly in the head. Just then, the women reappear with Officer Gallo. reporting they've been followed. The body is hidden beneath the car. Maurice smiles, says they're businessmen, hands over a card. Gallo waves them off. On the drive back, Ryan asks about the second victim. Maurice says one is all they can risk after police contact. At the house, Imogene reveals a hidden basement. Jose's body is hung like beef. Ryan is forced to butcher him. Imogene reminds him to harvest the tongue, a special request. Outside, crews transform the property for the event. In the mail, disguised as decor, he finds his fake ID. As they roll the car back, Maurice says he's been with the agency 5 years. He doesn't pity pigs when he eats bacon. Only one chef ever left, and that was because the agency allowed it. Ryan finalizes a 4-course menu. Imogene repeats the tongue request. He settles on tongue sashimi with sorbet as the 4th course. Evening brings a wealthy guest, and Detective Ruiz alongside Gallo. Jose's been reported missing. Ruiz is both detective and Jose's uncle. Witnesses saw Jose with 2 foreign men. Imogene permits them to speak with Jack. Ryan holds to the business trip cover, but Ruiz spots holes and notices Ryan flinch at Jose's photo. Gallo remarks the kitchen's meat smells wrong. Ruiz refuses to leave before meeting Maurice. Imogene seats the officers and offers food while they wait. Ruiz plugs in his dying phone to charge. Both men rave about the cooking, unaware they're eating Jose. Imogene quietly briefs the guests. Police are present. Stick to the script. Maurice arrives with latecomers. Ruiz questions him. Maurice repeats the alibi. No Jose. Ruiz only learned this today. It's not his jurisdiction. He's in town for a family event. Now he has reason to stay. He canvasses the tables. No guest admits knowing Jose. Most just arrived. As Ruiz prepares to leave, a guest invites him to dine. Ruiz accepts. Gallo departs for another duty. Imogene scolds a guest in private. He smirks. He enjoys the thrill and says he's in control. At the back door, Alice shows up asking for Jack. Imogene escorts her to the kitchen and orders Ryan to get rid of her. When they're alone, Alice asks why the woman called him Jack. Ryan says he's covering while Jack returned to the UK. She watches him cook, snags a few bites, declares him delicious. Out in the dining room, another course lands. Ruiz probes a business trip, but the guests give polished answers. In the kitchen, Alice spots blood in the sauce and presses about Jack. Ryan stays vague. As she's leaving, she notices a watch. The watch Jack would never give back, now on Ryan's wrist. She leaves terrified. Imogene clocks her reaction and sends Maurice. Alice's car won't start. He offers a lift after a wait. Ryan asks Imogene about the one chef who got out. She admits it's a lie used to keep staff hopeful. The chef was a dinner. There is no exit. The next course floors Ruiz. The guests are amused watching him unknowingly eat his nephew. Ryan is summoned for praise. Ruiz keeps asking what meat is. He can't place it. A guest jokes a great chef can make anything taste new. Time for the tongue. Ryan slices in and finds herpes lesions. With sashimi promised, there's no way to hide it. He suggests changing course. Imogene refuses. The tongue was a request. At that moment, Alice returns to the kitchen, tired of waiting for Maurice, and asks to call a cab. Imogene asks if she's with anyone. Alice says she's traveling alone. An idea clicks. Moments later, the sashimi is served, Alice's tongue. Ryan brings Ruiz only the sorbet, with a hidden message etched on a spoon. Meet in the bathroom. Behind a locked door, Ryan spills everything. Ruiz vomits, then composes himself. He realizes his phone is still charging inside, and he doesn't know Gallo's number to dial from Ryan's. Ryan heads back, but guests are departing, and everyone sees him crossing the garden. Maurice asks what he was doing outside. "Smoke," Ryan says. Suspicious, Maurice goes to the basement, finds Ruiz, and kills him with a chainsaw. When Ryan returns, Maurice flatly says he'll be up all night harvesting both bodies. The men blanch and boil meat, dumping bloody water into the lake. Imogene drafts emails from the victims' accounts, telling families they've left the country. Ryan doesn't sleep. Morning. Imogene reports the guests adored him. Bookings are pouring in. He's a better chef than Jack. Ryan declines breakfast. An agency tech strolls up and injects a GPS chip into his neck. Imogene says the previous chip stopped pinging. Odd, since they last until death. He agrees to meet Imogene in a month, in Africa, for the next event. In the lot, staff torch Jack's car. At the airport bar, Ryan waits for his flight home with a drink. A stranger asks what he does. Ryan says he flies to rich people's homes to cook. The man smiles, sounds like a dream.